All right, YouTubers, I'm back. I hope y'all can see me pretty good. Well, I moved to a second spot, and this is where the Kaw River dumps into the Missouri River. And as I said before, it is pretty high. I just cast out both poles 5 minutes ago, maybe. So decided to go ahead and make this port 2 right now. First outing 2019, that's what I'm gonna call it. I did come out last weekend, and this is where I came just to cast this 12-foot pole with the bait caster on it. Seen a couple little corp turn, and let me show you how high the water is real quick in a site of downtown Kansas City. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee. Pretty windy and chilly out this morning. I don't want it to get cold on me. I brought a thermos. Figure I might need it today. And as you can see, right there, the Lewis and Clark little statue. Saturday, my brother-in-law came down and just hung out with me. People was coming down to see how high the water was. That is the point. And where the water is Saturday over the weekend, the water was just barely up there. You could just barely, the water was just barely touching it. Now, at that point right there, it's about a 10 or 8-foot little path down to where the water level is normal. Now, as you come back up the river, all the way up here, it gets deeper and deeper with a little incline in it. And right here by this tree and where I have my poles, little tug on the big grape pole. But right here, it goes down 15 to 20 feet steep. Just a straight incline embankment all the way over to that tree. Where that tree is usually, as you can see, these little rocks here. So like I said, this embankment here goes straight down. So a lot of people walk down to the end right there, and there have been big fish. I mean, 80 and 90 and 100 plus pounds fish caught from this point right here. Sometimes when the water's up a little high, sometimes when it's down low, but there have been good measurable size flatheads and blues have came out of here. I've never really fished it before. I never liked it. That's just me, because I thought maybe I had, a little better spots. The equipment I was using at the time couldn't get out as far as some of these guys cast out. But now that I kind of changed my equipment and my train of thinking, I can get out pretty far now. So this is port 2, and as you can see, I've been in just a few minutes, and the water level, and then even right there, the water has came up to the sidewalk, because that embankment right there is where some guys have made their little path to get down to the river, which is, I guess I'm assuming there's really no bricks there. Like I said, I don't come down here a lot. Up there, if you can see the blue trash cans, that's a boat ramp right up there. And up that way, like I said, a few years ago, was the biggest fish I've ever caught on the 12-footer. Was a 17-pound blue I cast from over there out the boat ramp and just cast out far as I could, and I did end up hooking up that particular day. I had a couple little pulls here and there, but then I caught that 17-pounder. But this is it, and just go enjoy the day. Cloudy cast over downtown Kansas City, and back up there is the bridge that they're working on. They've been working on it for almost a year now, where they took the bridge out, separating Kansas City, Missouri from Kansas City, Kansas. So if you're going west on I-70, which they have detours up, but that's the main bridge to connect downtown Kansas City, Missouri, to downtown Kansas City, Kansas. And they took it out, but up around the bend, up the way where I was fishing earlier. So it's like I said, on the waterways, it's probably about a mile and a half, mile 3/4 to 2 miles to where I was. In between here and there is my famous Red Bridge, and then up around past the Red Bridge is where I was this morning, fishing, and where I caught my big blue cat, and me and Zach was last year. But I'm gonna try this spot for a couple more hours just to see what's happening. It's about midday. Usually don't do too good at midday, either early morning or early evening till, the sun go down, or whatever. Is usually when I always have my best luck catching anything. So, but nothing else to do today. I could be doing something else, but ain't nothing like being on the waterway. So I'm gonna try it and see what happened. Where'd it go? Getting out of focus here. So, but there's downtown Kansas City in my background. So we're gonna see what happened, y'all, and just roll with the punches. All right, YouTube, report 3 coming up shortly when I leave, or if I catch something, I inform you of what happened in Port 3. March 20th, 2019, first outing, because I'm really being serious today. I really want to catch something versus over the weekend I was just out. But I always want to catch whenever I go, but I'm really being serious this day. Move around a couple, 2, 3 spots if I can. I might decide while I'm sitting here, I think, where else I can go and sit for a couple hours, because you got to stay on the move, because you never know where they at, especially in this high water. Want to try to get up into some creeks and stuff like that, the back flooded water. I know they'll move up into there, which, like I said, all this out here is the Kansas River dumping into the Missouri River, but the Missouri River should be higher, or is higher than the Kansas River. So I'm hoping that, getting a bite. See the black beef stick? He bumped it one time. Let's pay attention to that for a minute. But I'm hoping that they get out that Missouri River and come up in here just a little bit, just to get out that fast running water and relax and try to feed just a little bit. Like I said, I did see a couple carp jump or whatever it was. I've seen the water turn a couple times, but they didn't jump on my pole, so all that don't matter. But I'm going to pay attention to this beef stick. It had a little bump there. I don't know if y'all saw that. I probably moved it too late, put the camera on it too late, but here we go. First outing, March 20th, 2019. I get back with y'all later, so and keep you updated on what happened.